Any questions?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I have a question about waswasa and fighting it. When we have negative thoughts and we are able to catch it and realize it, how can we seek refuge from it? Is it an acceptable custom to turn your head to the left and mildly split 3 times saying A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. That is a sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, especially when you're understanding that it's coming from shaitan. But in this way, this is the way of tafakkur. We are not just, for example, if you're sick, we're not just taking the medicine. We're finding out why we get sick. Then we're looking at the things that we're doing to be sick. Then we're looking at the sickness itself, where it's coming from, how it attacks us. So many work that we are doing. You understand? We're not just saying, I'm sick, give me a medicine. We have to answer all these other questions. Why is that? So that you're not going to get sick again. You can prepare to. Once you start not getting sick and you know this, not only you are preparing and protecting yourselves, you may be selected to help other people too, to protect other people also. So waswasa, when you are with ahli zikr, then you're going to listen and you're going to understand more about yourself, and you're going to understand where this waswasa is coming from too, and why it's coming from, why it's coming at this situation, why it's coming in this time, why it's coming in this year. You're not just going to say, waswasa is coming and I have to do something. You're going to understand that time before it comes 1 mile away, and you're going to protect yourself. The whisperings from shaitan. Why people listen to whisperings from shaitan? Why are people listening to whisperings from shaitan? Why people are even opening the channel to let all these things to happen? Usually because people are not listening to a guide. Everything that comes to you, you think it is good. Nobody ever says everything that comes to me in my heart, it is bad. So once you're holding on to the guide, and the guide is guiding you, the guide is there to guide you, the guide is there to say, be in this situation, don't be in this situation, speak like this, don't speak like this, because you are with that doctor that is not just giving you a medicine. The doctor is saying, explaining to you everything, how you got sick, why you got sick. And not only when the doctor is there when you go to visit, the doctor, now you're taking the doctor home. And the doctor is, when you are waking up, doctor is saying something. You want to eat, the doctor is saying something. Everything, as much as you are following that doctor and the doctor is giving you advice and you are listening, you are going to be very strong. And you're always listening to the doctor. So when waswasa coming, different things coming, shaitan coming, you know what it is coming. It's not just doubt. You know this is shaitanic. This is wrong. And he's going to say, now do this, later do that, later do that, later do that. And this is what a shaykh is. This is what it means now to have connection to the shaykh also, not just some tingly feeling you're going to have when you think about the shaykh now. Now you're going to start thinking, I'm doing something like this. What is my shaykh thinking about this? What is my shaykh saying about this? What is my shaykh doing when I'm doing this? As much as you're finding the guide that time, then you're going to stop this waswasa from coming, and you're going to have more yaqeen, more certainty. Because everything that he's going to tell you, you're going to start doing, then you say, oh, okay, this is good for this time. But certain things also, I shouldn't be doing it this time, even if it's good. Then you start becoming more intelligent, more mature also. He's saying pray, but of course he's not meaning to pray in the times that are forbidden. or in the places that are forbidden, you know. So that's a time when you're not just taking a medicine, but you'll also understand where the medicine is coming from, how much to take it, when to take it. Yes, Hazrat Ali Karamallahu Wajhah is saying, all sickness is coming from us, and all medicine is also coming from you. Saying sickness is coming from you, medicine is from you, hell is from you, heaven is also from you. Jannat and Jahannam. We have to discover this. So the guides is going to give us the medicine that is for us, that is from us. You understand? It is already there. It is not going to give you something that you say this is completely foreign from me, this is completely separate from me, that I completely don't understand. No. It's going to tell you something that you said, this makes sense, I already know. Or I've done this before, or someone has told me before, or something. It is going to be familiar to you some way, somehow. This is what makes real guidance real. It is not just throwing a book at you, or Quran, or Hadith, or Sunnah at you. No. Because those ones, they will read your book, and they will tell you to read your book. And then they said, now look harder there, you're going to find certain answers. Look harder there. Isn't this what we're going to do on Judgment Day? We're going to read our own books. So we have to learn how to read it. We have to be interested in that. Everyone's reading other people's books. People don't read books anyway. They read posts. Posts from social media. 1 sentence, 2 sentences. Pull back from all that nonsense. Sit by yourself. Think. Find the answer. Ask Allah for the answer, and He will show you. ومن الله توفيق الفاتحة. السلام عليكم. Rashka, anything else? Very good. We are ending early tonight, mashallah, before 10 o'clock. Because you all eat something and you got lazy, huh? Maybe next time say don't eat anything until after Isha time. You'll be hungry. You have nothing to say, Shaykh?
Whatever question anybody asks, the answer is the one which amazes even the most normal intelligence mind that you give. So that's why I don't ask questions, because your answers are the one regardless whether the question is from a kid or from somebody from very high. You always amaze us. It's tough to even follow your answers from one Thursday to the other.
Why is it difficult to follow my answers?
For me, Shem, I get involved in work from Monday on, and then it takes me away from the connection with you.
That's okay. Go according to your intention, inshallah. We're living in Akhir Zaman. Okay? And if your responsibility is different, then that kind of behavior is no good. But we're not putting that responsibility on you also. Try to escape when you can. And then inshallah, when you have that escape, you'll be able to understand a little bit more and to think. I don't think my answers are anything. These are not mine. If it's something useful, it's coming from Shaykh Efendi. But I'm also asking. I'm asking and I'm listening. That's why the sohbet, it is important. Sit down, sit down. That's why the sohbet, it is important not to cut it. It's important not to interrupt so much. Because as much as you're looking, I'm looking. But you're not the one who is giving the answer. I have to find it, and we have to take it, and we have to give. And sometimes, not sometimes, everything has a time. With them, they are even more strict. Okay? And you're not there to receive. Goodbye, Charlie. Shaykh Efendi says no. That's why sometimes I get a little bit uptight because I'm interrupted like that. because that time is, I'm not getting it properly. They're burning me also. You're not feeling the burn. I am. Because it's something that I'm supposed to give. Maybe it's boring to everyone. Maybe it makes no sense to anyone. But definitely there are others who are listening that it might help them. Like I said, these things are coming from our Shaykh. They're not mine. It's emanat. Understand? And we have to look at it properly, inshallah. But we're discovering as much as you're discovering. Trying to understand. I don't know any answers to any questions. I don't know all the answers to any questions. If Shaykh Efendi is going to open it to me, then it will be. But for those who are looking, they are going to find. And so many times the questions that you're asking, I'm asking too. I'm asking so many times. And I'm asking for different answers also every time. Okay. Ya Alhamdulillah. Ya Salih. Fatiha. Assalamu alaikum. This much is enough. Wa min Allahu tawfiq al-Fatiha.